Hello again. Let's see what the next week will bring to all of us. All right. The week beginning with January the 16th to January the 22nd, 2023. If you are familiar with the way I do things around here, you can go directly to your reading. Please check the timestamps in the description. But if you are new here, then you should pick a crystal, which of these you find more appealing, or a number from 1 to 9. I usually keep the same order of the crystals, so here they are. Number 1, Amethyst. Number 2, Howlit. Number 3, Landscape Jasper. Number 4, Moonstone. Number 5, Green Jade. Number 6, Blue Apatite. Number 7, Black Obsidian. Number 8, Carneol. And number 9, a Unakit. If you need time to think, you can as well pause the video. And if not, then check the description of my video, and there you'll find the timestamps for each one of them. Good, now let's go to our first reading. For those of you who picked number 1 or the Amethyst, let's see what the next week has for you. The week from January the 16th to January 22nd. For those of you who picked number 1 or the Amethyst. Good. Let's see what the situation is. The 6 of Swords in its reversed position. This shows me you have some difficulties in leaving something behind. It's like you find it difficult to, I don't know, to move on, you know? It's like you left some unfinished stuff around, and you cannot move forward, even if you know you have to. Let's see what brought you here. The Star in its reversed position. I guess you lost hope. It's like you were hoping for something, but you got tired of hoping or discouraged. It's like you faced a challenge in the past and you were hoping it would turn out in a positive outcome, but you lost faith. You cannot move on. Maybe not all the faith was lost, but most of it. You're on the verge of giving up. Let's see an outcome or an advice. The 8 of Swords in its reversed position. 3 cards reversed. Maybe it's time to face your fears, to break free from the trap you created in your own mind. Not sure exactly what the issue is, but that's what I see here. Maybe next week you will turn your negative thoughts in your favor. Maybe you'll realize that the worst case scenario you're living in, it's just a creation of your own mind. Good. This was the reading for those of you who picked number 1 or the Amethyst. Let's go to those of you who picked number 2 or the Howlit. Let's see what the next week has for you. The week beginning with January the 16th. until January the 22nd, 2023. Let's see. Lovely. Okay, here we go. Let's see the situation. The Chariot in its reverse position. This shows me some kind of opposition, of lack of direction. It's some kind of imbalance between your need of control and the confidence you need to move forward in a particular situation or direction. It's like you're too passive. You're just waiting for things to happen when it's clearly the time to move forward. All right, let's see what brought you here. The Eight of Wands in its reversed position. It's like you slowed down the pace. It's like things were moving too fast for you to be able to handle the pace. Or maybe you faced some unexpected delays concerning a action you had to take. You had some blockages or something. Let's see where will this lead. The Magician reversed. 3 reversed cards again. What's going on? The Magician reversed shows me that you have all these skills and tools that you need in order to go forward towards your goal, but either you're underestimating or overestimating your abilities and strength. Either that or you're using your skills in the wrong direction. Anyway, this indicates me that it's time that you reassess your goals and your skills, all right? And choose the right path to step on. Good. This was the reading for those of you who picked number 2 or the Howlit. Let's go to the next reading for those of you who picked number 3 or the Landscape Jasper. Let's see what the next week will bring to you. The week beginning with January the 16th to January the 22nd, 2023. Let's see what the next week has for you. For those of you who picked number 3 or the Landscape Jasper. All right. Let's see the situation. The Ace of Pentacles in its reversed position. Seems like next week you'll face a opportunity which you will not take, or you will not see it. A financial opportunity maybe. Maybe you like the opportunity, but you think it's not the right timing to take it. I don't know, it can be anything, a new job, a new financial opportunity, a offer. Let's see what brought you here. The Six of Wands in its reversed position. This is a victory you had, but which is not recognized by the others. Or maybe you're the one who does not realize his success. Maybe you don't like to be in the spotlight. Maybe you like to keep your victory private. Because you don't enjoy, you feel uncomfortable, all right, when you're praised for your results. Good. Let's see what's the outcome or the advice. The Three of Pentacles in its reversed position. Well, this is unbelievable. This is my third reading. For all these three readings, I just had the reversed cards. Not sure what's wrong with the next week. Well, I'm not saying now that reversed means negative. Just like that, as a remark. All right, Three of Pentacles in its reversed position. This shows me that you're somehow alone, all right? You like doing things by yourself. You don't enjoy teamwork. Yeah, you prefer to work alone. You prefer to get the job done by yourself. You don't really enjoy teamwork, at least not in this project or offer which will appear. That's what I think. I think you'll turn down this offer because it implies some teamwork, which is not really your cup of tea. Maybe that's because of some lack of confidence in your abilities. I don't know. Good. This was the reading for number 3. For those of you who picked the Landscape Jasper, or number 3. Let's go to the next reading. For those of you who picked number 4 or the Moonstone, let's see what the next week has for you, all right? For those of you who picked crystal number 4 or the Moonstone, let's see what the next week has for you. The week beginning with January the 16th to January the 22nd, 2023. Let's see. Let's see. The situation. The Lovers in its upright position. Finally, an upright card. This is a very difficult card to read when we don't have a context, all right? It can also mean some decision you have to take, or it can mean the love of your life, your soulmate, your perfect relationship. Let's see what's the background. Let's see what brought you here. The Six of Cups in its upright position. All right, this shows me some nice memories, some nostalgia of the past. Seeing the lovers here too. Maybe you think a lot this week of someone from your past who you had a romance with. Or maybe you'll even reconnect with that person. Let's see what's the outcome or the advice. Ten of Wands in its upright position. This shows me you have too many responsibilities on your shoulders. Too much on your plate, all right? You're overwhelmed, you're burnt out. You feel you cannot go on anymore. There are too many tasks, too many things to do at the same time. You feel you're on the verge of losing it. Not sure how the Ten of Wands relates to these. Anyhow, seems like you'll have a very busy week. but you'll find somehow comfort in the memories of your past when you were happy and carefree. Good. This was the reading for those of you who picked number 4 or the Moonstone. Let's go to the next reading. Reading number 5 for those of you who picked number 5 or the Green Jade. Let's see what the next week has for you. The week beginning with January the 16th to January 22nd, 2023. Let's see what the next week has for you. Okay, here we go. Let's see the situation. The Seven of Wands in its reverse position. This shows me you're almost on the point to give up on something. Not sure why. It looks like you're criticized and your decisions and lifestyle is always criticized by your family or friends. You're just fed up. Feels like you're tired to fight anymore. Let's see what brought you here. The Ace of Wands in its reversed position. This can be an opportunity that you lost. This can be you're not sure what direction you should take. It's like you're hesitant. A call to action that you did not take. Maybe you're too passive, and that's what you are judged for. Maybe your family or friends constantly tell you do this, do that, but you're too tired to do anything anymore. Let's see an outcome or an advice. The Queen of Wands in its upright position. A lot of action or lack of it. Lots of wands here. This is a very positive card. This is a person, it might be you, and I think it is you. A very outgoing, independent, determined person, full of passion. Someone that once people see, they cannot forget. That's the attitude. You have to regain your confidence. Just raise your chin, pull your shoulders back, and just step out in the world, and you'll definitely shine. Good. This was the reading for those of you who picked number 5 or the Green Jade. Let's see the next reading for those of you who picked number 6 or the Blue Apatite. Let's see what the next week has for you. The week beginning with January the 16th to January the 22nd, 2023. Let's see what we have here. All right, here we go. Let's see what the situation is. The Three of Cups in its upright position. This is the card of friendship, of celebration, of social events. It's like next week you'll have to celebrate something or do something in a group of people. Let's see the background. The Eight of Cups in its upright position. This shows me that you left something behind, something that made you happy, and maybe it still is, but it's like you realize that now it's the time to move on. Maybe you come from a relationship which you didn't find fulfilling anymore. Maybe you decide that the grief period is over and now it's time to go out, to make new friends, to meet new people, to celebrate, to have fun. Let's see the outcome or the advice. The Eight of Wands in its upright position. This shows me that things will happen very, very fast. Way faster than you can imagine. Like an avalanche. It's like all the obstacles are removed from your way. It's just the time to go forward. To move quickly forward, okay? Whatever you left in your past and whatever you have in mind right now, this card indicates me that you have to just do it. Good. Let's go to the next reading for those of you who picked number 7 or the Black Obsidian. Let's see what the next week has for you. For those of you who picked number 7 or the Black Obsidian, the week beginning with January the 16th to January the 22nd, 2023. Here we go. Let's see the situation. The Ace of Pentacles reversed again. Here we have a opportunity lost or missed or refused. Something, a financial opportunity that can be a new job offer or anything like that. Let's see what brought you here. What's the background? The Five of Pentacles in its reversed position. It's like you're recovering from a difficult situation, from poverty, from loss, from like you just regained stability after a difficult period. Maybe you were sick, or maybe you lost something important, something significant, and now you're recovering from that. But still seems like you don't see or you refuse this opportunity that will come to you. Let's see an advice or outcome. The Two of Cups in its reverse position. This indicates me that a relationship is not going it's not going well. It's like some kind of imbalance, maybe even breakup, maybe falling out of love, maybe you realize you're not on the same wavelength as your partner. Maybe you realize you're not sharing the same emotional connection. Maybe you realize that you and your partner just are drifting away somehow, and maybe just because of this opportunity that you will not take. Either that, or maybe you have difficulties in communication. Maybe you'll argue because of this refused or lost offer or opportunity. Not sure, but if things weren't great in the past, they won't get much better this week. It's like you still have some challenges to overcome. All right, I'm sure it will turn fine in the end because you're a strong person. Okay, this was the reading for those of you who picked number 7 or the Black Obsidian. Let's go to the next reading, reading number 8, for those of you who picked the Carneol or number 8. Let's see what the next week has for you. The week beginning with January the 16th to January the 22nd, 2023. For those of you who picked number 8 or the Carneol. Let's see what the next week has for you. here we go. Let's see the situation. The Four of Pentacles in its upright position. Looks like you're holding, protecting something or somebody, or saving money, I don't know. It's something you value a lot, and you will not let go. It's like you feel the need of stability, of security, you know. It's like you built yourself a protecting layer against any problem that might arise. Let's see what brought you here. What's the background? The Temperance in its reverse position. This shows me some kind of imbalance between different aspects of your life. It's like you neglected some aspects. This is neglect and excess in the same card, you know? That's what Temperance reversed indicates. I don't know where the excess is and where the neglection is, but I believe you put too much value on material things, on the expense of other aspects, like, I don't know, emotional life, intellectual, or your family. Let's see an outcome or an advice. The Page of Pentacles in its reversed position. This indicates me some kind of boredom, some kind of neglected relationship, because you're maybe workaholic and obsessed with work. It's like you're stuck in your own routine. You lack that spirit of adventure, of new things. It's like anybody, your friends are going out and you just prefer to stay at home on your couch without doing anything. So yeah, there are things you neglect here. If it's just your face, then it's okay, you can stay in it as much as you need, but careful to not turn this into a lifestyle. Good, this was the reading for those of you who picked number 8 or the Carneol. Let's go to number 9. For those of you who picked the Unakit or number 9, let's see what the next week has for you. Great. Let's see what the next week has for you, for those of you who picked number 9 or the Unakit. The week beginning on January the 16th to January the 22nd, 2023. Let's see, here we go. The situation next week, the Hermit in its reverse position. This shows me you somehow isolate yourself. You withdraw yourself from the world. You're being too introspective. It's like you don't need the company of others. Maybe if you're single, you don't need a relationship right now. Maybe if you are in a relationship, you need to isolate yourself, like you somehow need time and space for yourself. Let's see what brought you here. What's the background? The Wheel of Fortune in its reversed position. Seems like you got through a period of stress, but you did not handle it too well. It's like you showed resistance to the natural changes of life, to the natural life circles. a change which you did not take very well. Maybe this is why you need to isolate yourself. Maybe that's why you need some alone time, but this is a very extreme alone time. You know, it's like you refuse any contact. Let's see the outcome or the advice. The Devil in its upright position. 3 major arcana cards. This indicates me some addictions, some unhealthy attachments, temptations, something not very well going on here. Something that makes you feel trapped. Yep, I think some temptation will appear to you. In this case, maybe it's better if you take time for yourself to avoid any temptation. On the other hand, it might mean that your need of solitude may become addictive, and that's not a good thing. All right, maybe you spend too much time home alone, gaming or binge watching series, or I don't know, stuff like that, which can also become addictive and harmful. These are 3 major arcana cards. I tend to believe it's not just a temporary phase, so be very careful. I'm sure you'll know what to do when a challenge will appear. All right, good. So this was the last reading. I hope these readings were helpful to you. I know I did them in a hurry, but I had a very busy week and it's not over yet. Anyway, wish you a great week and see you again next time. Bye.